All right, welcome back to Ice Hold Design. This is mildly infuriating in the same week. I must just be trying to make my blood boil. Anyway, let's start off with number 18. I'm gonna do an A-hole design and start one number up from what I'll do number 19. Bull short screw heads that make it more difficult to fix your own electronics. It's not even a proper tri-wing head. I've never seen that one before. But I do see very, very unique screws and fittings in a lot of different things. Yeah, it does make it harder to do anything, but I just don't bother. Then I see the screw and I'm like, I guess I'm just not going to do this now. And then I abandon all hope. One of my license plates has a Torx screw, which took me a moment to figure out how I was going to tend to that. And then fortunately, I had a little drill bit kit that actually had one of those. But otherwise, I would have been really out of luck. Would have been a bummer. Feel it belongs more here. Sugars, 1.3 grams, 1%, zero sugar. It might be a situation where you're actually legally allowed to say zero if you're under a certain amount. Like when it comes to calories, you're allowed to write 0 calories. I think if it's under 5 calories per serving. The worst of this, obviously, is with Tic Tacs. I love Tic Tacs, but they claim 0 sugar and 0 calories per serving, and the serving size is a single Tic Tac. Okay, guys. Well, if I multiply 0 by whatever the 60 that are in a package, apparently it's 0 sugar and 0 calories for an entire package of Tic Tacs. It's quite incredible that they've managed to pull that off. But you're allowed to make some rounding errors. Wow. Does it get any sicker? A Turkish firm has been selling fake life vests. They soak up water? What? Well, wow. Is that like, hey, if everyone dies, then we won't actually have any issues we have to work with here? That's a thought that's gone through someone's head before. If we just engineer this so there are no survivors, then it'll actually make our lives easier. That's actually definitely been a conversation that some company has had before. MoviePass getting even shadier after I canceled. Because we really hope you begin enjoying your MoviePass subscription again. We've chosen you to be part of a select test group beginning from $8 a month. Same subscription. If you decide you don't want to do that, you can opt out before October 4th. Unless you opt out, your 3 movies per month plan will be restored and you'll begin enjoying movies again. $7.95 per month. Oh, wow. Okay, so the synopsis here is that this person canceled and they were like, hey, we know you canceled, but we're going to sign you up because we already have your credit card information. So you're going to have to cancel again. And if you don't cancel again by this date, then you're going to keep getting charged. So isn't that great? Isn't that what you wanted? Oh my God, we think you're going to love this new service. That's really shady. Also, SiriusXM. I canceled my service for ages because I just listened to Spotify on phone through Bluetooth. And I get letters in the mail. I get spam calls. It never ends. It'll be like important information, critical information in like an unmarked envelope. And lo and behold, what is this? Oh, it's SiriusXM. We have a great deal for you. No, your service was decent while I had it, but I now, as a matter of principle, would refuse on all counts to sign up for it again because of your stupid practices after the fact. Unbelievable. Reflection makes it look like you're buying 3 pens. Wait. That's so weird. I mean, at least they're being honest with not saying plural on the front. At least it says ballpoint pen and not ballpoint pens. But yeah, that's real tricky right there. That's real devious. I wonder how many people have purchased this. Like, wow, this is really light for 3 pens. I'm super impressed. And then they get home and they're like, I can't believe this has happened. This is the inverse of, there are some buildings here in LA. It's a single building, but they're called something towers, plural. And I'm like, this is a lie. There is only one tower present here. Why are you calling this towers? It's one building. It's not multiple. Stop doing this. One of the oldest Ace-hole designs. Here, you pay my employee, so I don't have to. Oh, are we doing just a general thing against tipping? I guess maybe we have a lot of international people here In the US, it's just, I guess we've commonly accepted it at this point. I'm not a fan of tipping, and I'm really not a fan of the fact that it has expanded beyond like full service restaurants where people are, waiting on your table, to places where you walk up to the register and order like fast food. And now it's like, what tip do you want to add to your thing? Do you want to add 8%, 12%, 15%, 20%? I'm like, really? And now I feel like I'm guilty for saying no tip. I still do no tip on those. I just walked up to the register and I ordered my food. Why? Maybe I'm an asshole. This is going to draw a lot of mixed reviews. I know. I do dislike the variability on my end. I would much prefer if the prices were just increased slightly and then I didn't have to worry about this. One of my favorite sushi restaurants, they don't do tipping. And I'm like, this is very nice. It's all included. Don't get me wrong. I tip when it's called for, and I usually do around 18%. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the practice, and I'm just more not a fan of the practice that is having it expand into just fast food kind of places. You sure? You sure? Ready to eat. Enjoy hot or cold. 12 mini rolls when cut into 4s. Did you know that you can buy 2 cars for the price of 1? If you just cut your car in half, you'll have 2 of them. We offer great deals here. Memorial Day, Labor Day savings. Come on down to the dealership, buy 2 cars for the price of 1. The saw to cut your car in half, not included. How do you get away with that? That's not allowed. You can't just be like, oh, it's 12 as you slice them up a whole bunch. So, yeah. Nice. Oh, we've seen this one before. Hey, man, just make it all empty space where the people can't actually see through. I'm sure if you go over to the other side, it'll tell you how many you have, but who would read that? You just go off, there must be a bunch of rectangular granite chocolates in here. Nope, guess not. Another reason to hate Snapchat's Discover tab. This kitten has the world's cutest smile. Having never really used Snapchat, I could never figure out the interface. I like to think I'm pretty tech savvy, but I felt like an 80-year-old. And apparently it's not improved since then. And I feel kind of badly because I don't even hear much about Snapchat anymore. It's all over on Instagram stories. I don't know what they're trying to have you do here, though. I don't know what the mechanism is. Do you like swipe up or swipe something? And I feel like I'm 80 once again. I don't know what this does. Do I have to like pay for something in order to see the smile? This is some sort of bait and switch, maybe. I have no idea. Not allowing browsing in incognito mode. You're using a browser set to private or incognito mode to continue reading articles. How does it know that? I didn't even know that a site could detect that you were in private mode because it can still drop cookies on you. They're just temporary. It wipes them after the fact, but that's on your end. Huh. That's news to me. I mean, you can prompt a login in order to access something. That makes sense, but just not being able to access the logged out version of a website? I haven't seen that. Yeah, why would you ever do that? No, don't do that if you're a website. You're going to deter, I guess, some people who aren't planning on logging in and somehow contributing money via well, no, people still see ads when they're, I don't know, especially they see ads when they're in private browsing, because if they have an ad blocker, the extension is now disabled. So like, you want these people on your site. They're going to see ads. Found in my used book. Don't buy this used. You don't get the code. It's a total ripoff. Amazon shopper review. What? Are they embracing a negative Amazon review? They're just rubbing it in your face. The publisher is just like, yeah, let's just rub it in their face that, they have to buy it new. Our used thing is worthless because you don't get like the online course for it. It's a complete waste after it's made one purchase. You just have to basically throw it in the trash because it can't be used for the next course. We're creating waste and we're proud of it. It's grayed out ER to trick you into thinking it just says low carb, and the asterisk on the back says, then regular chocolate bars. Protein big block. Lower carb, low sugar. If you're really concerned about calories, you're probably gonna look at the label on the back. Like if I see something that says low carb, I'm still gonna be like, okay, well, how low? Whether it says lower or low, I'll still look on the back. I don't think it makes that much of a difference for those who are really trying to make it count. The front is what makes you check the back. A little surprise inside my cookie container. You gotta love that. You really do. This isn't the first time we've seen this mechanism. Yeah, let's just conceal the center. And then it's like no one will actually realize they're not getting as much as they want. But it's such a short-sighted strategy to selling something because no one is going to be a repeat customer. Cinemarks fill a bucket of candy. It's, oh my God, it's $10. I'm going to have like a back in my day moment here. Man, I thought it was expensive when it was like $2.50 for an icy, and now it's like $6 to $7. Something the size of your hand of candy. It's like, it's about, you can fit a pack of Skittles in there. Only $10. Worse than Lay's. Big Beans chocolate. Wait, is it actually just blown up with air? Wait, where's the candy? Oh my God. See, at least with Lay's, they do it so that the chips don't get crushed. This, it's already a dense solid. It doesn't need to worry about there's no reason for this other than to, and that's real blown up right there. You would have no idea. Unless you're really good at determining like weights of things and stuff. Literally, fork off. Confirm your identity. To make sure that this is your account, we need you to send us a photo or scanned copy of an item in group 1 from this list of IDs. Some of the items that you can use are passport, driver's license, marriage certificate, national ID card. Keep in mind that anything you directly upload here is encrypted and yada, yada, yada. Really? That seems very excessive. Would anyone actually follow through on that? I suppose if you had your account for a super long time and all of a sudden Facebook was like, hey, you're gonna have to do this if you want to keep this thing. You've uploaded all these photos and had all this communication with other friends over the course of the past 10 years and you want to keep it? Yeah, you're gonna have to send this to us. I guess you wouldn't have much of an option, would you now? I'm glad this hasn't been presented to me. I'm glad they haven't questioned whether or not I'm a real person. Thanks, Facebook. Probably because I don't really use it much. Even for like YouTube stuff, I don't use it now. I basically completely abandoned it. I don't feel any different, actually, because I never really used it for personal stuff. And it became kind of useless for business related things and YouTube stuff. So I was like, whatever. I'm not sure Verizon understands the meaning of discount. Here's why this month's bill is $5 higher. Discount, $5. Okay, they say this is Hanlon's razor, meaning it's an error. And it's not like they were intentionally calling it a discount and upping it was a mistake. But it's a discount for them, says the top comment. They get a little bit of money back from you paying them a little bit extra. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much more to go off of here. Probably an error, but a funny one at that. Petition to make this subs button look like this. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Wait. The Mad Lads actually went and did it. They did swap it. Oh God. The upvote and downvotes are swapped. Jesus Christ. Can't believe you've done this. Oh, they're not swapped. Like the upvote's still on top. They just swapped the icon, but it's not like they swapped the position. So you actually are downvoting in order to upvote. God, I wonder how confused this has made a bunch of people who didn't see this post. They're like, what the hell is happening? Which is upvote and which is downvote? I don't know what's going on. Fake important junk mail. Received this for my 88-year-old grandma. Says it's a summons from Travis County, but it's actually asking for money for Ted Cruz. Your campaign authorize this? Is this legal? Ignoring the politics of everything, if this was for anything not political, I don't know, say if it was Verizon, because they were just below this, and it said summons, but then it was like, buy a new phone today. People would probably be like, that's pretty shady. So in this case, it's that tactic doesn't seem, politics aside, doesn't seem like a very nice tactic to do, is all I'm saying. Because if you applied it to just a company, you'd probably, that's all yep. Anyway, moving along. That is it for the last month of Acehold Design. I hope that you have enjoyed. Well, you probably didn't. You probably were made mad. If you were made mad, make sure to like and subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to look at the playlist, which has one other video and may have more in the future, look at that in the description and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time.